World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day to all of our listeners here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. This is World News in 5 and I'm your host, Steph Vicente. It has been confirmed by BBC through satellite images that the U.S. aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln is now positioned off the coast of Oman, about 700 kilometers from Iran. The move comes as Washington continues to pressure Tehran over its military program and its recent deadly crackdown on protesters. The USS Abraham Lincoln leads a strike group that includes 3 guided missile destroyers. The carrier has around 90 aircraft on board, including F-35 fighter jets and a crew of more than 5,600 personnel. It was reportedly deployed to the Gulf region in late January but has only now been spotted in satellite imagery. Meanwhile, U.S. and Iranian officials are scheduled to meet in Switzerland for a second round of talks. Iran says discussions will focus on its nuclear program and the possible lifting of U.S. economic sanctions. However, Washington has indicated it wants to raise additional issues. In other news overseas, the United Arab Emirates or UAE has reaffirmed its commitment to supporting Africa's long-term development goals. In an article published by CNBC Africa, Sheikh Shabout bin Nahyan Al Nahyan said achieving Agenda 2063 of the African Union will require strong partnerships focused on sustainable growth and economic integration. He said Africa's fast-growing population and expanding markets under the African Continental Free Trade Area make it an increasingly attractive economic partner. The UAE has invested over $100 billion in Africa from 2019 to 2023, including major funding for renewable energy and infrastructure projects. Key initiatives include clean energy programs, port and road developments, and support for digital transformation and water security. The UAE also plans to co-host the 2026 United Nations Water Conference with Senegal in Abu Dhabi. He stressed that the UAE remains committed to being a trusted development and investment partner as Africa works toward inclusive and sustainable growth. And finally, Austrian prosecutors have filed terrorism-related charges against a suspect arrested ahead of a 2024 Taylor Swift concert in Vienna. According to CNN, authorities say the 21-year-old planned to carry out an Islamist militant attack during the event. The concerts were later cancelled after officials said they had foiled the plot. Prosecutors said the suspect allegedly produced a small amount of the explosive known as triacetone triperoxide and attempted to illegally buy weapons. In a statement, the Vienna prosecutor's office said the suspect was linked to the Islamic State group and is accused of researching how to build a shrapnel bomb and spreading extremist propaganda online. Austrian media identified the suspect as Baron A. His lawyer has previously denied the accusations. If convicted, he could face up to 20 years in prison. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.